Shouldn't do this.
Okay, just stop again. Okay, so tonight, Steven and I are going to do some work on the CTS-V. It's got a loose rear end bushing. The father-in-law just picked this up about a week ago. I went to change the rear bushing, and someone had podged it together, welded it, didn't have the right bushing in there. We cleaned it up a bit and tried to put the right bushing in, but it started to crack the aluminum right where it was welded before. So Steven and I are going to get the diff pulled out of this thing, and we're going to see if we can't fix it up and maybe gusset it. It probably won't be the prettiest thing ever, but that's okay because it's not even the stock diff for this car. It looks like one out of a regular CTS, which isn't a big deal. It's just the wrong gear ratio and it doesn't have posi. So we're probably going to put the upgraded diff in it at some point anyway. But anyway, we'll show you around the car a little bit here. So it's a 2004 CTS-V. And in 04 they only came in two colors, the silver and black. And they were all 6-speed stick, T56 manual. And being the V, it is the LS6. And it actually, it's supposed to go pretty good. I guess we're going to find out after we fix the diff. I got it to like 2 blocks from the shop here, and the bushing completely fell apart on the back and the drive shaft started dragging on the exhaust. So we kind of had to limp it the last little bit. I was driving it really nice anyway because I was worried. But it is the LS6. It's got a cold air intake. Someone's changed the rad to an aluminum aftermarket rad. When I was under it, there are new subframe bushings, polyurethane. The new diff bushing that we're putting in at the front of the diff is also a polyurethane bushing. They do have the Brembo brakes in there. Nice big brakes. Once we get the diff put back in it, we'll take it for a test drive and we'll see if we can't take you along with us. The rear mufflers have been cut out of it. So she's got a little bit more growl than stock. It actually sounds really good. In the cab, it's not obnoxious or anything, so it's got a nice idle. Oh, sounds good. Okay, here we are underneath the car, and you can see the drive shaft is now touching the exhaust because the bushing eye broke. And this good heavy CTS V1 diff with the 7 5/8 inch ring gear are known to be like glass anyway. So we're gonna get started here by pulling out these these cross members. We're gonna pull the exhaust out, and then we'll start dropping the diff down, and we'll show you guys what's going on. No cussing on this here video.
It's on time lapse. I can.
No, it's not.
What?
Let me put it on time lapse later. Time? 13 now. And half inch. They're not 22.
I assume too big?
Yeah.
All right, try 3/4.
Yep.
Hey! Anyways, you'll need that.
Do you not have any?
Oh, I do, but these are the thin roll ones, and with this
yeah.
rim, I don't know how much clearance we got. So, have you seen around on those Gen 3 heavy pages with that guy Hellcat swap to Grand National? I think it's friggin' dope.
Pretty cool.
One weird thing I've been seeing recently is...
You know what I think's weird? 6-bolt wheel on a car.
Oh, it's better than the Fox bolt. 4 bolt. Yeah. But no, what is with people using the what is it? Tesla brake calipers. Like, are they? You can find them for cheap or something?
I've never heard of a Tesla brake swap.
Yeah, people are using these Tesla brakes for a lot of vehicles, and I don't know why.
I'm hoping, Steve-O, if we just pop this bolt and this bolt, we can swing this out.
If that shock with the screws over, hopefully.
Need a wrench?
I don't know. I'll find out. Not for that one. Okay, that.
It's got the coil spring on it. It'll bounce down on you.
Yeah, it's gonna launch down.
We got something to put some pressure on that? Quite out anyway. Well, the sway bar will help.
Yeah.
Now don't do that at home. Is that going to be enough?
I don't know. I think the whatever the hell you call that bar, leaving the screws over on it.
Yeah. Lower link.
Huh. Yeah. Pull your.
No, you just use your swivel. Fantastic.
I know, right?
At least it's all impact stuff except for the chrome socket.
Chrome sockets are impact.
You got a 13/16 wrench?
Yeah.
Because I believe 7/8 is too big. I said it's too big.
Swivel disappeared too, Steven.
Damn it, Mike, that's my only swivel.
Hey, look, I found a wrench.
Yeah.
And guess what size it is?
Is it 13/16?
Snap on 13/16.
Hey, that's where that thing went. If you want to like pull really hard on the bottom, I'll see if I can pop the CV off.
Well, I started loosening this.
Where did I put that pry bar? Oh, it's right there. Okay. You like my ass? What am I hitting? Now we need to put it up. Actually, 13/16.
Where's that wrench I found?
Give me my. I'll say, give me my impact socket, and I'll use the extreme stubber.
Oh, nice.
It may do it. I almost have my doubts.
This is what you get when you come visit Real Mechanics.
What,
Fancy
doubts?
tools.
Brig!
Kinda.
Actually, okay.
Would it fit with an extension? A wobble extension, Stephen?
Maybe I'm just gonna get this part kind of out of the way.
That is
How
on
about
there.
new tools?
Everything just stays where it's supposed to be.
I know, it's bull piss. Maybe. No.
Ooh, you had it moving a
Oh,
little.
it must have actually. It was not.
It wasn't this loose. Keep going. Hang on, hang on, hang on.
There you go.
And there's your tip of the day.
Yeah. Can you swing
hang
that
on.
at all?
That doesn't want to pop down.
No, probably not.
Well, there should be enough play in that bushing. Where's your pry bar?
I was gonna
Behind
say
your bum.
that, or do you have the
Behind your bum.
or do you have the ability to grab the whole square or the whole knuckle and mover? Backside. Oh, that works. Hello.
Nope.
What are we hitting? Oh, we have to get that shock out of it, maybe.
Yeah, it's just one.
Oh, or the tie rod bar.
What? Oh, yeah.
Tie rod might
That'd probably do it, eh?
be dinking us.
Let's try that. Where's your little stubby? Gotta try out this Warlock.
Actually, honestly, the extension will probably help you.
Whoa.
It's basically
Careful.
an impact air ratchet.
Safety's off.
Of course, half-inch impact, safety always off.
Still not there.
One sec. Now try.
Holy Dinah, look at that. just enough.
Maybe. Oh my God, not even.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's still in there. So, do we just come?
Dirty old boy.
We have the brake line to deal with. I don't
Just take this bolt out. Pop the upper tie rod, and then there's nothing holding it but the brake line.
That bolt won't pop the upper tire. You have to still pull up the nut to the.
Oh, there's a nut too?
Yep.
Oh yeah, look at that there.
Frig.
I don't want to do that.
No, it's one extra bolt. This is horsecock.
Well, I don't want to have to bust a tie rod apart.
Yeah. How else?
You got like an 1.5-inch socket?
I might. Screw walking back and forth, working with a mongoloid.
There's a cobalt in pieces in the garage at home.
Hey, I got a cobalt in one piece.
He's like, it's got a broken bolt in the front suspension. I look at it, and I'm like, that looks like a bad ball or a bad control arm bushing. Sure enough, it's a bad control arm bushing. She needs a control arm. Where's your Diddly Whacker 3000?
Sadly, I don't have a soft-headed diddly whacker, but I got my little tiny baby boy, but it might smack her hard enough.
I don't know if you got enough jam with that bad boy.
Yep.
Oh, how strong are you?
Oh, you know, I'm a torquey bastard.
You're the toughest guy I know. I'm probably filming nothing that we can see. It's barely in frame.
This is gonna suck.
Okay, let me see. You want to get underneath again?
Yeah.
Nice brakes.
I know, right? Nice Brembos, bro.
Brembos.
Goddamn Brembos. Okay, so.
Brembosio.
Hey, go back into the diff, you bastard.
You silly girl.
You freaking dingus.
I'm level with the end of the splines here.
I still got, I don't know why it isn't going back in the diff.
Why don't we just pop this ball joint? I don't want to either, but
Oh, we're stuck. I don't know, is this the right size wrench?
I was just going to pull the caliper off and move it out of the way first.
Yeah, that's 3/4 by the looks of it.
You got a 3/4 here, don't we?
Yeah, that one.
This bad girl.
3/8. Oh, that one. Let me see it. The socket. Oh, it's smaller than 3/4, but it'll work. It's probably 18 mil.
Probably 18.
Yeah, but it'll work.
You might want your extension for your diddly walker. I'm hoping we only have to do one side like this. Hopefully we get enough movement out of the diff to pop the other side out.
What in the frig? I'm just gonna grab the proper
extension.
Oh, I'm gonna grab the proper socket too. That'll probably help.
Probably help.
Well, then it's not the one I need.
It's bigger.
I need
I mean, you can do drive-by-wire, just buy a Holly.
Yeah, I already have a good engine.
But it won't
system.
do drive-by-wire, which is weird.
I don't care.
Sorry, I was just trying to give you more room for your bend there.
Okay, let's just ignore this chintzy thing.
Oh, you're going beefy.
Going to the big boy.
Big beefy. Don't worry, I got one bigger one here. Same make, so you won't even know the difference.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow, that was
That was.
outrageously easy.
Wait. Oh, it is. Oh, that's a weird.
That's a weird one.
That's goofy.
Be nice if we had a swivel. Someone lost it though.
No, I broke it. Oh, that swivel.
Me Brembos. Longer
Wait,
ones
you-
up on top.
So, you know, this is one thing I've always had a question with on the Brembos. What is the most convenient way to change out pads?
You just pop this pins.
Well, yeah, but what's the easiest way to get all 4 of those goddamn pistons in far enough to be able to, as you pry, I'm just gonna keep squeezing pistons out all, whichever.
Well, you're supposed to pop the bleed screw and then pry it.
Who does that?
That's how you're actually supposed to.
Find me one mechanic that does that.
Oh no, I know, but that's actually how you're supposed to do it.
Find me one mechanic that does think about it.
Find me one mechanic who can read a book.
Hey, that's pretty good argument. Okay, so to get that boat joint 13 16ths.
No, 13 16 is too big.
I thought 7/8 was too
small.
big.
I think that's like a 24, isn't it? Oh no, there you go, it's a 22. You got a deep 13 16s?
Probably.
Wonder if that or your Disney Whopper would work.
If I can get this wrench off, maybe.
Someone has a vape. Smoker.
Well, I tried to quit, but then I said, screw it, it's not worth the effort. I'll just give myself lung cancer, I don't care.
Well, your father didn't raise a quitter.
Exactly. I mean, he himself was a quitter, but that's not the point.
He didn't raise one though.
Yeah, he didn't raise one at least. You're allowed to be a quitter as long as you don't
I can
raise
make
one.
this easier for you if I just do.
Yeah, why don't you? Ah! Nuts.
Nerds.
That was like barely on there.
I'm thinking this whole rear end has been apart once or twice.
I don't know, what would you give someone for it?
A 92 Suzuki. And an over the hand handy.
No! I don't like this game anymore.
Try and spin that ball joint in there.
Yeah. See, that just break it loose from the friggin' spindle.
So we'll try and get a better view here.
Okay, that ain't gonna go too nicely. Let's grab it.
So what Steven's trying to do is we're just trying to pop this ball joint out up here so we can get this whole knuckle loose to get this drive line out.
Sick.
Have you got a bigger hammer than this?
The only problem is trying to get a hammer in there with all this crap in the road.
Another hammer?
I can try work.
I got a hammer. Look at that.
Beefy.
You don't have like a dead blow or like a
Sledge or something?
bigger hammer than this?
I do, but it's at home in the barn. Oh!
You alright? Just smash your elbow?
No, I'm good. That did not feel good.
You alright? I broke the Steven. I broke him. Steven!
It's raining Brembos.
It's raining men!
Hallelujah.
That's Steven's dreams.
Oh, yes.
In his wildest dreams. It's out on my side. Just pop it up, pop it down below.
Oh, I'm trying.
Like free of the rotor here.
Oh. There we go.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Oh, God. There we go. There you go.
CTS-V axle shaft.
Perfect. We should be able to drop this other mount and just drop the diff out.
That's what I'm hoping, but let's pop that shaft out first so we can lift this thing. This would be the same engine that was in the C5 Z06.
Oh, okay.
So they're 400 and what are they, 404 horse or something silly like that?
Don't ask me. I'm not the GM
400.
guy. You know what though?
Coming from the guy with a Firebird. I'm not a GM guy. And drives a Cobalt.
Well, the Cobalt was not.
Yeah, that's because you
was not my
bleed.
choice.
You bleed dirty from Mother Mopar.
The Cobalt was not my choice.
Look at this.
It's what I was
Look
stuck
at these.
with.
Air bubbles. That's why it broke. It wasn't the fact that it had a shoddy repair before. Nice weld where it broke from before.
It wasn't the fact of a shoddy repair and I jammed a bushing in it, but you know.
Well, I blame you.
Oh, okay, it's my fault.
We just need this extension and stuff for this. Just maybe double pop.
Well, we don't have
this.
to swivel anymore. We're screwed.
Oh,
I don't think the extension.
dirty mother trucker. Who lost that?
I don't know. I think some.
Let's just make this see if we can find where that beastie spun out.
I'll have to take a look. I'll just keep wrenching.
That's right here, by the way.
Oh, hey, look at that. I will use that extension or that swivel until we find
Let's
the right
use
one.
this swivel.
Until we find the right one, we'll use this one.
Do you want your little beastie or your big beastie?
Oh, you know what? Might as well go big.
Go big or go home.
Pretty much. No point in pussying around. I can say that on the video, right? I can say pussy.
I don't know. Some people might be offended.
Well, frig 'em.
You need the extension, I think. It helps. It helps anyway. The one I just threw over there will work. Wayne says it's a little loud going down the highway. I'm gonna drive it and find out.
What do you do in that situation? You tell Wayne. Oh, I'll take it off your hands then.
Pause it some more. I pulled this with the heads. Pause it some more. Tony Angelo might bench press. But I bench press differentials.
Okay, can you lift up a bit? Oh, you bastard. Tight no matter what.
What's coming? Just see if I can rock this piece forward again.
No, I think it's far. Oh, maybe.
Ready? 1,
Got a
2,
bit.
3. Just about. Pop that. Grab your pry bar.
Pops the thing again. Just wail the camera onto the floor. Thank you.
That's what I brother.
So think of you, you prick.
1 CTS-V diff. Here you go.
I don't want that.
We're just looking at this, and this brake is like fresh, the whole thing. So we have a feeling it was repaired just before it went to auction, because it didn't have the right bushing or anything in it when I went to change the bushing. It had, instead of having a metal can on the bushing like this one, it was just a chunk of rubber, and the hole wasn't round. So I did ream the hole a little bit to round it out, but when I started pushing that bushing in, I got it about halfway, and it started to crack out.
I can almost guarantee you 100% this is not how you're supposed to do that.
So one thing Stephen was teaching me is when you're doing aluminum, you want to use a virgin disc that's never touched steel, because apparently it'll impregnate the aluminum with some iron and it'll really screw up your weld, which is something I had no idea about, so that's good to know.
How far in does that have to go? Right flush?
Right flush.
Right about there?
Yep. There's going to be a little bit of a gap on both sides. By a little, it looks like a lot.
Oh God. Might have cut too much off that bottom side.
When in
That
doubt,
one I'm going to have to weld it together best I can and then
fill the
probably
gap.
strap it.
Well, I want to strap it right from the top to the bottom anyway.
Yeah.
Like right from here around to here. As always, don't do what we do. Wear safety glasses.
Nah.
I'm also not wearing safety glasses.
Safety glasses are overrated.
Where's your ground cable? I'll just put it right on the diff.
Oh, yeah, that'll work. Leave it on the table and the welds the spider gears, just starts tacking them all in place.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Go with the hammer.
This is gonna be fun. Okay, well. Honestly, it's probably not the worst thing in the world either.
No, I was just wondering if on the back side here, if we can just kind of weld down the crack a little.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's tough with that bushing there, but. I wonder if we cut a little chunk of your flat strap instead of in there before we do the weld.
How long does it work, I hope?
So as you can see, they really conglomerated this thing when they did it.
So this will honestly get him by until find himself a better
Well,
job.
he's looking at getting the upgraded differential for it anyway.
So this is just making so
He found one. He found one out of like a 16 to 18 CTS-V.
Yeah.
It won't fit like a Gen 2, like a V2 weld, but it might leak a little. But I want to tip it up for you.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna leak everywhere. Yeah, it is right now. You got a rag we can throw under it to catch that?
Not really.
Because you're losing 2 liters on your table here.
As long as it doesn't catch on fire, I guess. I don't really care.
Yeah, but look at it.
So.
Hey, you know what probably would work? The box tubing is probably the right thickness to sit right in there if we just cut a chunk of it.
Yeah, that might work out for that.
Let's try this.
Let's use some of this crap. Okay, so I need a chunk about yay long.
So, I mean, if you just cut doop, doop, doop.
Just lop the piece out there and
Yeah.
hopefully get her close to fitting.
Kill that mosquito for you.
Oh, thank you, Will.
No, cut those a little deeper on the sides.
I was hoping to just pull it out, just break it off. Oh, I got oil on my feet.
How'd that happen?
I wonder.
I told you it was gonna leak.
So if I just cut that out a bit, would be good. You know,
That grinding disc is garbage.
like I literally just told you, hey, don't use it on steel. Oh,
Is it gonna fit there now? That'll actually work pretty good. 'Cause then you can grind it down.
work better in the sink.
Spoolio!
Oh.
That actually worked really well, Steve-O.
Oh, it's not
I'd
the
do another
worst
pass on the
thing I've
bottom
ever
here.
done. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay,
Now
so
I just take your grinder and cut her,
gotta figure out how to
and then strap her.
bend the strap around. It's gonna be fun.
I think if you take a torch and heat the shit out of it, you can bend it.
Possible.
And actually, that stuff's pretty thin.
And we'll just heat it up right around here. Once it's red hot, no water, hold the door down, and then use that. Just a disclaimer, we have no idea what we're doing. We're gonna try it. It just turned into a puddle. Damn! Oh,
Watch your mouth, we're filming. That's better. Got a little hot.
Okay, so new plan.
This is us doing the wrong thing the wrong way.
Oh, this is totally the right way. What are you talking about? Don't burn me.
doing it. Hang on. No, don't cut that yet. I gotta see how far down we need to go with it. Because I want to bring it down to here.
Big. I'm just
Like I
gonna
want to
cut
make
long
it.
and we'll
Yeah,
lop her short.
yeah, just make her long.
Hey, what is this, a grab gun?
Not with my hands.
Coward.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, we bent it too much, I think. Okay, if I lop it off here, it'll be close.
Even shorter than that. I would lop it right here. You got a marker?
No, but I got this.
That'll work.
More or less.
Might be warm. As your glove is sitting there smoking nonstop. Okay, so cut a 1/4 inch off the top, or actually a 1/2 inch. Big changes.
You know what I like the most about this?
What?
I like the fact that this is a 1/4 inch-ish housing that cracked. So our thought is
No, it's
we'll
like
use 1/8 inch to hold it together.
Yeah, but it's cast and we're using actual aluminum.
Oh, yeah.
And technically the weld is doing most of the work. The strap is just there as extra. That's what I want done, Stephen.
Oh, okay.
You see how that looks? Cut even more off and then cut another.
Start here, start higher?
Yeah, where's your chalk?
I don't know.
Here's a chunk.
That
So
is
I would
extra
cut it
chalk.
right about there and then up.
Good.
If you can kind of get my idea.
Get the jizz
What
of
we're
it.
trying to do is trying to get it to go along here so we can weld the strap down a little farther, and we're hoping it'll hold a little better. In reality, it's probably all just wishful thinking, but I think that'll work, Steve-O. Hammer that
Pretty close.
down.
So I gotta polish up and polish
Yeah,
up
we're
the
gonna have
casing.
to try and get that ground down a little. You want this buffing wheel?
I'll use this.
It's a lot of material to take off with the die grinder.
Well, my big reasoning.
A little bit at a time.
Huh?
Little at a time. You're going to take a little at a time, is your theory?
Oh no, I don't care about taking material. It's because the only reason I used that on that other piece was because it was just a test. I don't really
Right.
care if it's clean.
Okay.
This is the only thing this is touched is just aluminum. So
Okay. But I meant to grind that big loogie off there.
this,
Yeah.
I would honestly leave it.
If the strap sits tight, it'll hold better then.
The only problem is you got this, you got this. We can weld around the outside of this as well to the strap.
We'll have to do it in small sections so we don't overheat stuff and melt that bushing.
Yeah.
I'd even come up the side here.
Yeah, that's frowned upon. Probably better not.
We're probably not even allowed to be here right now, but we are.
I mean, I'm allowed to be here. I don't know what you.
I'm your brother.
Oh, right. So, lay all this down.
Look at that. So now, I would tack it and then hammer it. I'd get the top tacked, tack the side in place if it's tight.
Let's roll it.
Like if we center that where we need it,
Roughly right about there.
and give her the old doodly whopper tack. We gotta change the oil in this diff anyway, so. We almost should have made it a little longer.
I think this will be fine.
Yeah, but that's right where we welded it. So if you
I'll
can, put a big ugly.
Yeah, big.
Uglier, this weld, we're gonna go the uglier the better.
Look at that greasy pie.
I'd go even wider if you can. Scabber in.
Stretch it right out. Yeah.
I saw the welds on the back of that truck. Do them the same way. I'm also going to say, neither one of us are judging these welds because I'm a horrendous welder. And are you a professional welder, Stephen?
God, no.
No. So feel free to judge us, make lots of really mean comments. It's not going to hurt our feelings. We can cut this down and then tack the sides.
Honestly, I was just gonna write a bead, let that lip stay hanging over, and that helps me get.
Well, I don't know if the bead will fit, or the width will fit up inside that housing.
Frig.
So if we just quick cut it right now.
Okay, so this side will fit because it's pretty much flush with the end of that bushing. So this is the only side we gotta.
Yeah, and you're just going to cut 1/8 of an inch off it. So.
Yep.
Pack it right here.
Almost like I knew what I was doing. Let's do this.
That'll work too. We can cut it off after. But now, if we set this up, have we got any way to push that in tight?
Once we weld up around here,
Well,
get
it's
some
got
kink in there.
a gap there. I just would like to tighten that up if we can. Or maybe if you do this first chunk here.
Kind of tap as go. If you want to grab that other smaller hammer, it might work better for just tapping her in place because this thing's just big and clumsy to